Welcome back, guys. The Best Ranger here with a new type of video and a new game that I'll be playing in the background. Today we'll be doing a Power Rangers theory. Talking about a theory about the upcoming season 28 Power Rangers Dino theory. So it's gonna be a Power Rangers Dino Thunder. Dino theory season. I mean, we had Dino Chart, Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, now Dino Fury. So, but in the background, we will be playing a new game. Well, it's not a new game. I've been playing it since it released. But for this channel, we hadn't played it before. So, let's walk into action. And you see up here, I got my new I got the section has the two villains, Golden and Putty. I don't got Weird Zed. I got Pink Ranger, White Ranger, Green Ranger, Black Ranger. I got Zordon and Alpha. And I don't got Yellow Ranger up here because I said in my Special Power Ranger special video that I snapped off and it's just on there. It doesn't look good. So what we're gonna do? So I don't got Shadow Ranger, Daishi, RJ or Eric. So I only got these ones that you can see unlocked. So we're gonna do some Eric. So far, I only got Green and Red Ranger unlocked, but I think we could do Dragon. Yep, and we could. I don't have an MP all white skin. I wish I did, but I could go Green V2. I could go Dragon Shield Red. I could do Goldar, but I'm not that good at Goldar, so I'm not gonna go Goldar. I could go Mammoth Sentry, but then again, I'm not that good at playing it, so it may not give me to the win. I could go with Zay. I'm not the best, so I'm actually gonna go with Odana or actually maybe Time Force Pink. You know, I'm gonna go with Donna because she's just easy to play. You know what? Let's go evil. What is green? No. What is Mac? What about Mac Defender? I don't really want to go Mac Defender. I could go Dragon. We know we need to get a normal black dragon skin for Dragon Shield Kimberly. I'm not Dragon Shield Kimberly. Dragon Armor Training. But I could go with Ranger Slayer, but I'm not going to. What I'm actually going to go with is Gold Zeo. Again, I'm going to go with an evil color. And Samurai Megazord. I didn't even know I had this, but I'm not going to go with Samurai Megazord. I'm actually going to go with Dragon Zord. So while we play Battle for the Ground, I may not look towards you, the camera, that much because I'm trying to focus on getting these wins. So let's start and do some Battle for the Grid Combat while we do some Dino theories. So the theory I want to talk about is something that has been heavily talked about and rumored throughout YouTube and other websites, is like how Mighty Morphin is going to be related into Dino theory in some way. And I think that's like a really good idea. I think since this I don't know, I did video on this, but Power Rangers is rumored to this be last season. So having the first season, last season, like go as this, like have like the original cast, maybe not the original cast, the original characters. While we have like Waki, and Aisha, or what not, or if it's just a mixture of some of the different casts that may not have been Rangers at the same time as each other. Maybe you have like Jason, Aisha, Kat, Billy, Zach as your Rangers, and that Tommy there, and they'd be like the mentors or the Dino Fury Rangers, or whatever. I think whether it's too soon for Jason to return, but because we're going to see him in a Dino Fury, Dino team up. I'm trying to focus. Let me know if you would probably just do like WWE 2K20 in the background of these Power Rangers theory videos, or what game, maybe Minecraft, or some other game that I have. Maybe it's the SpongeBob game. Some videos are going to be a little bit different. Swap. But let me know what game you would rather see in the background of these theory videos, or I may even do background gaming and channel talk videos. But continue with the theory video. So what I think could possibly happen is like if they what I also thought, what if the Dino Fury Rangers in some way all related? Like maybe the Red Ranger Dino Fury is related to the Red Ranger Jason. Remember, like I can't think of the name, but this this episode of season 1, I believe, or I think it was like cousin or something. Jason had like a family member, like somebody. What if he was a younger and all that stuff. Let me know in the comments if you remember who I'm talking about. What if like that's the Dino Fury Red Ranger? That'd be kind of cool. I want to swap into Gold Ranger. Don't. Yeah, that would be a really cool, like, especially for that Jason one. Like, imagine, like, we seen him Mighty Morphin, and now in Dino Fury, he's the Red Ranger, and that's when he finds out that Jason was Red Ranger in Mighty Morphin. Like, imagine that. Imagine that. I can't think of the name. I'm sorry about that. It's been a while since I've watched Mighty Morphin. Let me know in the comment section below if you remember who I'm talking about. And it's kind of more of a stretch for the rest of the Rangers, having them be related somehow to the Dino Fury Rangers. I think that would be quick. We obviously can't have Tommy, even though we know he has a son. We know that he's SBD Green Ranger in the future, so he definitely cannot be a Dino Fury Ranger. Even though it'd be kind of cool to see him be Dino Fury Green, I mean. But that is definitely not something that we're going to see, unless we see maybe Tommy having a second son or a daughter that we find out about in Dino Fury. But I doubt that, because they didn't talk about that in Soul of the Dragon. And I severely doubt that. And how many years is this related since Ninja Steel? Is what you have to ask. Because we know in Ninja Steel his son is like very young, and we got that as our question. So I don't expect anybody that's really related to Tommy to be a Dino Fury Ranger. I don't expect it. I don't think anybody should. I mean, maybe our cousin or something, or somebody in the family of Tommy, but I doubt that. But I think it's more likely for Jason, because we seen that family member in season 1 of Power Rangers. In any comic form or anything, has never been a Ranger. So definitely could be a Dino Fury Ranger. Some people may ask the question: Do you think we will see Mighty Morphin Rangers morph in action? I don't think so. We know that even though they were destroyed at the end of season 1, that at least some of them do have access. We know Adam has access to the Black Ranger powers from once a Ranger, always a Ranger. From Operation Overdrive, we know he has access to the Black Ranger powers. We know Jason has the access to the Red Ranger powers from Forever Red and the Dino Team Up. We know that he has access to those powers. We know Tommy has access to all of his powers, including green and white. We just don't know if Kat or Kimberly has access to the Pink Ranger powers. We don't know if Billy has access to the Blue Ranger powers, or if Aisha has access to the Yellow Ranger powers. We don't know that stuff yet. Some of them could have Master Morphers. We didn't see the Master Morpher in the Dino Team Up as far as I know, but Jason couldn't come back in Dino Fury with a Master Morpher. I doubt it. Some other characters had multiple Ranger powers, like Kat could end up, even though we hadn't seen it with the Master Morpher and the Ninja Steel Team Up. Why can't I trade it into Gold Ranger? I want to trade in the Gold Ranger, man. I want to trade in to Gold Ranger. So I'm going to pause this, and I'm just going to say, this is my opinions. These are my speculation. What I'm saying here is pretty much not going to happen in Power Rangers Dino Fury. I just want you to understand this is pure speculation. well, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Pure, just opinions, my guesses of what we could see in Power Rangers Dawn of Fury. I had, yeah, I got future theories like as I mentioned in my National Power Rangers Day special. I got a theory on Zordon. That's maybe what you think I'm talking about. This is not what I'm talking about. Zordon theory is in the future. I will do that. It's a gameplay theory that I ain't heard nobody talk about. Nobody. This is my theory. You will see with Zordon in probably next week or so. You may see more videos coming out. You may be wondering why I'm basically posting every day because when school starts, of course, I'm going to have to make less videos. I wanted to put more videos on at the moment. I think, yeah, this is what I'm doing. So I don't think we're going to see the Mighty Morphin Rangers morph. I doubt that. I severely doubt we're going to see the Mighty Morphin Rangers morph in Dino Fury. I don't think we're going to get a Mighty Morphin Dino Fury team up. Because, for obvious reasons, there is no footage of Dino Fury and Mighty Morphin. We just got Jason return. We just had a Dino team up with we having the Dino team up with Beast Morphers. I don't think they wanted to do that thing like that again. I mean, we're going to probably see some sort of team up in this season. Rather, it's not going to be with Beast Morphers because, of course, there's no footage of that made. It could honestly be with like Ninja Steel or something like that. Probably not. I don't think we got a season was actually before We Are Soldier and Sentai, so we may not actually see a crossover, which would be crazy if we don't see a crossover in. Yeah, because I think Hasbro wants those crossovers. They had made their own footage, so we could see a Mighty Morphin Dino Fury team. I'm not crossing that out, but I just don't see it happening at all. I don't see it happening. Why won't I trade in the Gold Ranger? I just don't see it happening. A Dino Fury Mighty Morphin. What do I? And now asking, will we get the actors coming back for? Yes. I don't see that all the actors coming back. I do see JDF Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, coming back because he comes back. And the only reason why he wasn't in the Dino team was because the Green Ranger, that's why Ranger was not in. Perhaps the White Ranger. The Green Ranger was not in the Sentai version of the team up, so they cut it. Put him in there. If he was, I'm sure he would have came back. But I do see if anybody come back, I think JDF is basically going to come back. He almost always comes back. Green Rangers almost always come back. Not only that form. Of course, if we want to see, he might have his Master Morpher, but the only forms I see him going into is green and white if he do get custom footage. He's probably going to have his Master Morpher, but he's not going to form the other forms because this would strictly be Mighty Morphin and Dino Fury teaming up. You want to go into Zeo, Turbo, or Dino Thunder. Honestly, Jason, I don't know his actual name. Just came back for Dino, for BS Morpher, so he is probably in. Maybe they may consider trying to bring him back. That he might or may not, because he just came back for Beast Morphers. So he might now, maybe be like, it's too soon for me to come back. Let me swap. It's too soon for me to come back. David Yost, the Blue Ranger, I don't see coming back. He's never came back. So is Amy Jo, the Pink Rangers, never came back. As far as I know, she's never came back. So I don't see that happening. I don't see Walter, the Zach coming back. He's really never came back. He's never came back to Power Rangers. So I don't see him coming back unless they want to do it first. Unless if they get the right contract, I don't see him coming back either. I kind of do see Adam coming back a little bit. He ain't came back though since Once Ranger, but I do think he could possibly come back, and he could possibly have a Master Morpher. He was NPR Black. He was Zero Green. He was Turbo Green. So I can definitely see him coming back with a Master Morpher. Maybe we can get a solo comic on Adam. Maybe kind of like Soul the Dragon. That would be kind of cool. Of course, we haven't had Time Force 1. I don't. Aisha, no, I don't think she's coming back. She's never really came back. So a lot of the Rangers won't come back. The only two I can say I kind of see coming back are Jason, Dave Frank, and the Red Ranger. I don't see the rest of them really coming back. I kind of can Rocky no, because I doubt they're not gonna have both Red Rangers coming back. They're not gonna have that. And I honestly think Jason may come back more maybe a little bit more likely than Rocky. Rocky came back from Ninja Steel. That was a little bit farther away than Jason, so he came back that time. So definitely we could see Catherine, the second Pink Ranger, come back instead of Kimberly. That's definitely possible. She's came back for Ninja Steel. So that's very possible. And will we see the Ninja Ranger forms is another thing. Will they help a little bit but won't morph it? But that would have to be a question. We have to wait and see. I don't see them using the Ninja Ranger powers. We haven't seen them. Even when the Rangers would come back, we never seen those forms. I doubt that. Honestly, the only two Rangers I can see in constant coming back is the Red and Green. I just don't see the rest of them coming back. Maybe Adam, maybe, but the rest of them I don't see. Unless they want to show a plot twist, and they have they get Billy and Zach to return, or even even Kimberly, or what. I mean, I'm sure if they get the right money, they may come back. But it would be a while. It would be if we get season 2, it'd be season 2. I just don't see it, because with this current server restriction, some Rangers just don't want to come back and film. Yeah, so they can have the characters be mentors, but I don't see how they can do that without them being there physically. So this series, I forgot what the website was that leaked this information, but I don't see really getting much of that, in my opinion. Don't see it happening. Sorry, I am not the best Battlefield Grid player. I have to keep that. You have to keep that in mind. I am not the best. I am not the best Battlefield Grid player. I'm probably not even gonna win this. Give me. Oh, Dino, thank you. This fight is so hard. Normally it's Green Ranger, and it's a little bit easier. I'm trying to focus, but again, the only two Rangers I said that I see returning is the Red and Green, just because they just gotten back. I'm sure they can probably, he wanted to come back for Dino Fury, and they give him the right contract and all that stuff, like money, and I'm sure he'd probably be up for it, and I know JDF would be up for it. He's almost always up for a return. He's always doing stuff for the brand. I don't know how to use the Ultra Sword, the Dragon Sword. There you go. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. We may clutch win this. I'm not going to. Boom, 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 boom. Dun, 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 dun. Oh crap. There's the end of this clutch. Almost lost win. Yup, there it is. So that was basically the end of this theory video. Let me know how you think about getting Battle for the Grid. Should I do Battle for the Grid content outside of just background? You will kneel before me or be crushed. I didn't want to restart. Okay. I don't know how they're going to do this. I don't know if this is a smart idea because some people don't like my some people think it's too much. So, and I know some people won't. And I know newer fans won't know. I feel like a lot if they could do references from Mighty Morphin, they can. But I feel like a lot of the references, I mean, I will understand them, but some newer fans may not understand them. We're going to have to wait and see to see what they do with this. And if they do this, I would be kind of happy, and it kind of fits in with my Zordon theory. So, you're going to have to wait and see. I honestly think this is kind of a stretch, and but we could wait. We just have to wait and see until we get some trailers or some cast reveal or anything more news. We don't got a lot of news on Dino at the moment. All we know is the logo. All we know is the name. We know the suits. We know the Zords. We know the weapons. And that's all the reason why we know that is because the pictures in the dome. Be a soldier, and we don't know much. We don't know much. That's all we got to really say. We don't know much. But that being said, I did enjoy doing this video, and I'm going to post it as soon as I can. The best Ranger